angels, Miss Quiet Queen. Welcome back once again. Well, I want to do a brief video. I'm going to try to make this brief because I have several other videos to put up. I want to talk to you about the fairies and the fae. I mentioned in other videos that I came across some mischievous elementals, and I still believe that. And this video in the beginning is going to sound like I'm jumping around, and I do apologize, but I want to get to the formalities because I have a very interesting story to tell you. And of course, it's a true story. And as I said before, if I told you everything that goes on, it just seems so impossible. But I am going to reiterate this again in case somebody didn't hear me say it before. I'm a ghost whisperer, not a ghost whisperer, an angel whisperer. I hear angels speak to me all the time. And it's not always audio voyant. Not, you know, I am audio voyant, but I don't always hear it that way. It's a feeling sometimes. It's a feeling. It's sometimes in visions. I'm very empathic. I say that to say this. Okay, here goes the story, right? I was on the phone the other day speaking to one of my subbies, Samuel. Hi. He was telling me about how he gave me his permission to tell this story, about how he uses a pendulum to scribe the future, divination type of thing. And he told me how to do it. He has a necklace, a chain with a weight at the bottom, and he told me how to charge it and how to program it properly. Anyway, to make a long story short. And when we got off the phone, I did just that. You know, I did everything he told me, and it worked. And I was totally amazed. As I was lying in my bed, and I used this necklace. Remember, I showed y'all this necklace before. It is a claw. It looks like a bird's claw holding a crystal ball. But anyway, I was lying down, and I had my head turned to the left, and I had the necklace in my hand like this. And I was asking questions. I turned my head, you know, I finished asking all the questions. I was thinking about texting him and telling him, oh my God, it worked. I turned over just my head, not my whole body, to my nightstand to look at something. And mind you, my hand was just like this on the bed. I looked back over, my hand was still in this position, but the necklace was gone. Okay? Now, you all have seen my other videos where I talked about, you know, the earring missing and the jumping up and down on the bed. Those things happen sporadically, you know, several months apart, but it happened no less. And since the last time my earring got taken and another one put in its place, nothing that phenomenal has happened. I mean, missing things, you know, and turn up, but for something to be taken out of my hand, I mean, they had to have blanked out my mind or something. You know how it reminds me of Men in Black when they erase your memory and you don't remember what happened. Maybe that's what, I don't know. I can't explain it, but it was gone. That much I can't explain. And I called him back and told him, and I was just so livid. I'm not going to tell you all the things I said, but I said some really nasty things to this fairy or fae or whatever it is, for the lack of a better word. I was upset because I said, you wouldn't want me coming into your world where you live, minding your business, not bothering anybody, and to take things and disturb things. This isn't yours. I didn't take this from you. Okay, so why are you doing this to me? And then I heard a whisper say, instead of taking a bad approach, just relax about it. And when I relaxed, a few days later, I reached my hand in my purse, and out came this necklace. I was nowhere near my purse when it was missing. My purse was in the, on the other dresser in front of me, at the front of the foot of the bed, and I was lying down. So what was I doing with my purse in the bed? It wasn't there in the bed with me. So how did it get in there? See, something is attracted to me, I know. But now I want to tell you what I believe it is, because as I said, I hear whisperings and feel things all the time. And it's time to talk about these things, angels, because I sound like a broken record, but the veil is thinning, and we need to know what's going on. At least look at enough videos to have some questions and start asking the experts about these and different scientists to look into it, demand to look into this. But anyway, I was taken somewhere on a vision. Like I was like frozen time. This is a true story. This actually happened. I froze in time and I couldn't move. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. And I just felt the energy just engulf me. And it was like whispering in my ear. I heard buzzing. I'm hearing buzzing noises all the time, like bumblebees. And when I hear that, I know I'm about to get a revelation. So what I heard was that there are species of elementals, species of beings, spiritual, supernatural, and human, that existed that no longer has a history. Mankind knows nothing about them, but yet they still exist on other levels in other universes, but here we know nothing about them. And since our existence is relative to theirs, we need to know about this. Now, this elemental or this being or type of being, that's one of them that's been in contact with me. I'm feeling them right now. They're black. They're about this big. They have wings. They're just jet black. Their wings are black too, but they're like see-through. And they look like they have veins in their wings. But the veins are also black. And they look like a little bird if you kind of glance at it, but it's like, oh my gosh, it's like a fairy type thing. It's when I say black, I mean black like my shirt. It's just black. The only thing that I know that looks sort of like a bird, that's an elemental type being. It's a bird called a siren. Have you heard of that? It has the head of a human and a body of a bird, and they said it was pure evil. But these didn't feel pure evil. And I think it gave me back my necklace because it knew I was upset. If you want me to do something, if you want me to know something, I tell them all the time, it's okay. You can talk to me. You can work through me. I'm open to it. Don't mess with my family, and don't scare me, and don't disrespect me. You have to stay in control. If you want to get into this, you can. You can leave yourself open for it and learn more about how to contact your own angels and how to contact other elementals and different spirits and things on different universes and what have you. But stay in control. I refused not to be in control of my feelings and where I go and how I feel about certain things. I'm not going to let some elemental or anybody take over my world. It's my world. You're invading me. You're invading my space. I'm not coming into your space. If I did come into your space and invade your space, then let's talk about it. You let me know, but don't take things from me. and leave my son alone. You know, did I tell you guys that he came over? You know, I left in another video that he left. He could find his keys and it was in plain sight in the car after looking for it for over an hour. Well, he came over again another time and his wallet came up missing. It was sitting over on the couch and he just couldn't find it. He said, "Oh, Mom, just forget it." He just went home. Tell me why his wallet was under the couch at his house when I seen it here. Now I'm thinking, well, maybe he really did pick it up and he just couldn't find it. But still, that don't explain how did it end up under his couch. Anyway, this is really tripping me out. So that's what I wanted to tell you about the elementals and the new species, or not new species, but different beings that exist long ago that mankind has forgotten, and it's time for us to start remembering them. There's a lot of different human beings that lived on this earth. A lot of different human beings that the history has been lost. Somebody knows that history, angels. Somebody knows, and they don't. I don't know if they're going to talk about it. I don't know who knows. First of all, I just feel that somebody knows the history of lost humans, of the knowledge of humans that lived long ago, and also elementals and things like that. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to tell you all about that and my pendulum. I should do this for y'all right now. Now, back and forth would be yes. To the side is no. Okay. And remember, you're looking at it from a different point of view, okay? Now I'm going to ask it a question. Am I telling the truth about the things I've said on my videos? You see it moving back and forth? I'm not moving it. Okay, so I was kind of moving back and forth. It really was going like this the last time I did it. Man, I appreciate you, Samuel, for showing me how to do this. You a G, Sam. Okay, so anyway, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for listening, angels. And you know what to do. As always, you know I love you like a play cousin, so I gotta send you to the light, right? So, stay in the light.